There you're on. Yeah, you're good.
You're actually coming through on the mic class and home, so I'm assuming
That's the main one there. No, Luke, you just gave me like 60-second crash course. What's a count? No, Andrew's fine.
got a ball there to Saputra.
We're going to go 1-1.
I don't know if they fixed it.
I'll talk to him. You want to? Yeah, it's fine.
Well, Benny Logue's going to come and join me in the commentary box because we cannot turn off the mic. So we go, the count goes loaded. Not sure if the mic was working earlier. For those that have just joined us, Ben Cooper on the mound, Katut Saputra leading off for the Mets. Full count.
A bit windy.
And he takes ball 4. So lead-off walk there for the Mets, just what they'd be looking for. It's just saying, Benny, it's a beautiful sunny day here, which defies all the Bureau of Meteorology forecasts.
You are not wrong about that. I was down in Coogee this morning and it was stinking hot, so really windy. But it was a lot better day than now.
Over on A2 here, we've also got the Forest Padres taking on the Seasiders Eagles. It looks like the Pittwater Tiburoons taking on the Redbacks over on A3. Another ball there as Gora just watches that ball high outside.
This is a must-win game for the Big Dogs.
Ooh, he's called that a low strike. So the count goes 1-1.
Yeah, that looked very low and outside. So you're playing this afternoon, John?
No, I've actually got 3 kids up in the clubhouse that I have to be home by bedtime. So unfortunately, I'm going to miss the big game between the Renegades and the Redbacks.
Right. It definitely is a big game. It'll be the matter of first and second, I think.
Yeah, I think both those teams will probably make the major semi-final with 2 games to go. I think they're pretty much locked in.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the Redbacks. I know the Renegades at 9-0, they're pretty much locked their major semi-final spot in.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a foul on the runner's gone. He's going to have to tag up very quickly. No play. It feels like he's let us all down there by not letting that ball go and seeing if he could have turned that double play there.
Sorry?
Awful feedback. My own voice.
Yeah, I've got no idea how to change it.
Apologies in the for those watching the live stream. We'll be getting a crash course in how to do the commentary and the cameras in due course. Another pick-off attempt there. Katut Saputra shouldn't be afraid to get dirty.
Seems to be an echo on the field.
Yeah, the ground mics are picking up quite a bit. Probably want to turn them down based on the level of language I've heard in minor league. That ball's got past the catcher there, and Saputra will take second base. Jason Flannery up to bat here. Former Manly State Leaguer, playing for Forest in summer this year. Quality hitter, quality shortstop. ball inside. Apologies if you can hear the Pittwater players on their hill there. Just might go and ask them to keep it down, Sean. Ball left side. Third base has bobbled it. He's going to come up throwing, but not in time. Safe at first.
Sees the box of 30 bird and goes, thank you.
So anyway,
I have no idea.
hey, Cogs. We can't see.
If I do that, I don't know if that definitely picks up sound.
Ball down there. Zach Walker up to bat, the third baseman for the Mets. Runners on 1 and 2, 1 out. Takes that pitch straight down the pipe. Strike one. Nice pick-off attempt there, but Saputra makes it back just in time. Strike two there on Zach Walker. Ball fouled away. Ronnie's taking some decent leads here. And he's taken off on 3. The catcher hasn't seen it. And there's a delayed steal to 2. He's going to be hosed. No.
That was not in time.
Wow. It's a very, very late decision by Zach Walker to take second base here. Oh, sorry, Jason Flannery.
Zach Walker struck out.
Call that strike.
Very late, yeah. Very late strike call. I thought he was going to go the ball. He took it that
Thought he had called it a ball, and that's why I was watching the steal to third base.
The catcher was holding it to make sure he got the strike. Hence why probably why the run took off.
So here we go. Luke Dixon here now, the big left-hander. Can crush a ball. Watches that perfect strike on the outside corner. That ball in. 1-on-1 on Dixon. Dixon will be looking to just punch one through the infield here, get 2 runs. Gets that one up high. That's the pitch he was looking for, but he swung straight across it. So 2 strikes on Dixon now. Cooper with a very effective slider. He's gone fast ball. He's hit left side, but foul. Very, very close there. Sean Shivers cracking a beer next to us.
Well deserved.
Absolutely. How'd the futures go this afternoon?
We held them 4-0 after 4 and then kind of lost it a bit. Ended up being, I think, 11-0 or 10-0, but 4-0 for most of the game.
So the Marlins
like
with an
the story
11-0
this
win
season.
over the futures, and that ball is fouled and will touch grass. So Luke Dixon will fight for another pitch.
That's all right.
There's a pitch, and he's rung him up on 3 strikes. Great pitch there from Ben Cooper. Shuts down the Mets in the first innings, and we're going to the bottom of the first.
Right.
So first pitch, pop up, F6. 1 up, 1 down for the Big Dogs. Welcome back here as we're getting our crash course on how to update all the graphics. So Luke Dixon on the mound for the Mets. He's come out with a first out, fly ball to shortstop. That was Sam Blagg. Up to bat now, Todd Smith. Starts that one up. Yeah. Ball 2 on Smith.
Yep. Alrighty.
Oh, that's ball 4. Sorry.
Oh, so we've missed a few.
Really not watching it
It's
close
alright.
enough.
We'll get there eventually. It's only the second or third time we've both done this. Normally I've got my brother here. Makes it a lot easier.
Yes, Andrew Logue, the expert on the EBSN. He's down there playing today, batting himself at number 12 by the looks of it.
He's trying to play.
Number 11. Benny
can
Logue,
say
his
that.
brother on the mic here, so it could get interesting later in the batting order. And that ball is a high hanging curve, which has been hit high to left. Hosking comes around from centre field, calls off the left fielder, and takes the catch. And you would have seen it if I'd moved the camera.
To centre field.
Yeah, which...
I think, actually, you know what? I think you would have gone a cut. You wouldn't have got it. Yeah, nah. It's that in between.
There you go, fans. You didn't miss anything. That's 2 out now. And up to bat is Matt Watts, the shortstop for the Big Dogs. Oh, sorry, it's Oscar Murphy. Well, we really are running behind here.
So have they changed the lineup on us?
No, they got a runner on first. Big loopy curve there, not
yes.
called by the umpire. Dixon not happy. That ball inside. So 2-0 here to Murphy, and the big Blake Brown on deck. Really want to get this out because you do not want to see Blake Brown hit one long.
So, so it's 2-0. I thought the first one was a strike.
So did Luke Dixon, but it wasn't called. And there's a big strike one there. Oscar Murphy having a big daddy hat. Absolutely glorious day here at Aquatic. Sun's out across the fields. Great work by Noel Markham and Joe Weller to get the fields in playing condition today after all the rain during the week.
I was just going to mention that.
Ball 3 and a back
beautiful.
pick, but no good from Saputra. Big swing there. 3-2, full count here. Big pitch. Dixon from the stretch. Here the runner's going. And strike 3. Big K there for Dixon as he retires the side. And we're 0-0 going into the second inning. All right, welcome back here for the top of the second inning. And we got PJ Patterson up to bat for the Mets. Benny Cooper still on the mound for the Big Dogs. And swings at the first pitch. And a great play there to get him out at first base. So one pitch and one out there. Not necessarily the best lead-off, but ball in play. So Jordan Hosking batting down the order at number 7 here. Hosking is a former Forest junior, spent some time in New Zealand playing for the junior national side. Takes ball 1 there. Feels like he's wasted down at number 7. What do you think, Ben?
Not sure who he is, so I just got to agree with you, really. Can hit a ball, apparently, from the third commentator. Let's see if
that
that's
ball,
true.
Yeah, he's a solid player, Jordan. As I said, moved to New Zealand as a youngster. Represented the New Zealand junior side. He's been to a few of the MLB showcases with some of the young Manly boys back in the day. And he's put one into right field there, but straight down his throat. And they take the catch.
just took the catch.
Not convincing out there, but took the catch nonetheless. So the Mets going down in order so far. 2 up, 2 down. Cooper trying to work through a quick inning. Oh, finds the outside corner on that. Sam Dodson up to bat. It's ball down. So 1-1 on the batter. Car park's full here at Aquatic today. 3 games going on, and a lot of people at the Aquatic Centre, I suspect. And that ball's fouled away. Could be a spectator. Boring.
Yes, we want to see someone get hit.
Well, there's nothing better than coming to Aquatic and seeing a car windscreen smashed on a foul ball.
100%
Those in the know, do not park behind A2. There's a lot of people at the Aquatic Centre today that don't know. I expect we'll see some.
In 20-odd years playing, none of our cars have ever been hit by a baseball.
Big swing, and that ball's gone to the back fence, so he's going to make first base. On a drop third strike. That's tough on Ben Cooper. He would have worked through a very quick inning there. That's going to bring up Riley Felice. Runners got a very small lead at first base there. Strike 1 there. Strike 2 on the outside. Cooper's finding that outside corner and the umpire's calling it. Suspect he will live there as long as he can. Another beautiful pitch there, but Felice fouls that one off. What's the lineup looking like for the Redbacks tonight, Ben?
I think we've got a few away, so it's going to be a hard battle for them.
That's right. The Redbacks have a few state leaguers out at Canterbury today.
Yes. Nice little drive out there.
Yeah, I'm sure it's 30 here. It's balmy 40 out there.
Underrating's lost. There you go. I mean, the only team that can make
Oh, that's a
finals
beautiful
now.
pitch. Absolutely locks him up there as
Fooled
Felice can do
him.
nothing but watch. Absolutely beautiful pitching from Ben Cooper.
Alrighty.
Welcome back here to Aquatic Reserve for the bottom of the second inning. Luke Dixon on the mound.
New commentator, apparently.
And big Blake Brown up to bat, number 30. Not the sort of guy you want to see in a dark alley on a Saturday night.
Unless you know him.
Very nice guy, apparently.
Very nice.
Starts with ball one. He will not be looking for a walk. Ball called high. And that's a big foul ball into left field. Long strike there for Brown. Two balls, one strike. He watches that ball in the dirt. Three balls, one strike for Brown. That ball's down as well. So Brown leads off with a walk. Good batting there from the 3-0. And that's going to bring up Luke Eisenhower. Spent plenty of time playing Major League Baseball on the PlayStation.
So true.
Loving what he's done with the hoop socks here too. Lukey, an absolute legend in the Manly Club, does so much for everyone in State League and Minor League, and also helps out with the juniors. And he's taking that ball in the dirt. Runner stays put.
Does love a bunt. Loves it. But very well at executing it.
Dixon steps off. Nothing happening over at first base. Well, that ball's out and away, but Putra tries to get the tag on. Good little throw there from Saputra.
So first time these guys played in November and did a 2-1 win to the Big Dogs.
Wow.
That was the first game. And haven't played since. They've only played each other
There's a pick
once.
move. And I was a bit late on the camera there. Apologies, all the viewers. Sure, there's thousands of you out there. Ball outside. Eisenhower doesn't mind a walk. Will take his pitches. That ball's up. So a walk there for Eisenhower. And Dixon's walk the 2 batters, and that'll bring a visit from the mound from manager Terry Hills. Big Tex, he's a seasoned manager, plenty of seasons coaching Manly and Ryde State League. Using all his experience here to come out and have a chat to Dixon. And by the looks of it, teaching him how to pitch. Bit late for that probably.
Yes, I've been Coach Big Terry in the past at Manly State League all those years ago. Very knowledgeable, and at Warringah Warriors.
Yeah, that's right.
in the
Obviously a
winter
stalwart
level.
for the Warringah Warriors in our minor league winter competition for many, many years. He's put his hand up to manage a couple of teams for Forest over the last few summers and winters. Very much a valued member of the club. Batter shows bunt and takes it away.
Sounds of the game. Take it on the head like a champ.
So this is John O'Elvey up to bat. Shows bunt again. Pulls back. 2 balls. Dixon's running out of gas here. Obviously the Mets' usual starter, Eric Horvath, is out injured. Ball 3. It's quite an unusual industry. I'm not sure if you heard what happened to Eric.
Yeah, broke his wrist and had to have plates taken out. Don't know if the story needs to be broadcast. It was an interesting one when I learnt about it. Ooh,
As that ball's up and
that's
in,
got him.
well, if you're going to waste a 4th pitch, you may as well hit him.
I mean, it's ball 4 anyway.
So Dixon has walked the bases loaded here.
Infield in. Exactly, Andrew. Trade run for an out.
Ben
Trade run
Cooper
for
in
an
the
out in
bat.
this situation. It's only the 2nd inning.
And that ball is popped left side. There's a chance for a catch. And he's made it. Foul fly. He's got to come up throwing. Here
this is
comes
gonna
the
be
ball.
close.
And he's tagged
He's
at the
got him.
plate.
He's got
What
him.
a play.
Oh, what a play. Wow. That was
Zach
beautiful.
Walker with a catch in left. Oh, sorry. Shallow left field from third base. And then comes up throwing and gets the play at home.
Over the shoulder catch as well. Very Willie Mays.
Despite the runner's own call of safe, the umpire has the final say on that one.
Well, that gets him out of a bit of a jam.
Well, that's how you kill a rally, guys. So now we've got runners on first and second, 2 out. And Tom Walsh up to bat. Big lead for Eisenhower. He's stealing 3.
Oh,
and
wow.
that is slightly embarrassing for Dixon. Really didn't check the runner there. He had a huge lead.
I think he timed him.
Looking at the replay here, Eisenhower was halfway down before he delivered the pitch. Any break and he was gone. And that ball's popped up in left side. The catcher's coming back. Won't make a play on it. One strike. It's all happening here at Aquatic.
I'm not sure if that tag on coming home there was the right move. Nil all game, only the second inning. You still got loaded bases, only 1 out if you stay on.
And you've got Tom Walsh and then the top of your order coming up. Great block there from Saputra to stop that run coming home from third. But another ball from Dixon. Really trying to dig himself out of a hole here. And that ball's got past. And Eisenhower's frozen at third. And you can hear the crowd. They're giving it to him. Probably a good call from Eisenhower. That ball didn't go too far.
I mean, if he took off, he got a good secondary. Would have been close. But he's got to untouch the trailer.
Words from the super coach.
Hell yeah. Mate, if I was playing.
And there we go, foul ball. So we've got 2 strikes here. 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on.
Unfortunately, an 8-centimetre cut in my elbow won't let me play for a while.
Benny does love an operation. How is it going?
Slow.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm at 5 months yesterday, post-op. So I was just waiting for the arm to get straight, and then I can throw a ball.
And what's the time frame on that?
Oh, just 12 months.
Oh, wow. Oh, he's big swing
Wow.
high. The ball's left side. Here we go. He's going to have to come up throwing, and he's run that out. He's called him.
Ooh, we've got him.
It's a tough
What a
play
cat.
as I watch this in instant replay. Flano did not charge the ball. Hung back. Came up throwing. And you can make your own call on that as you replay the YouTube video. And I think we've had someone tossed out of the game here.
No way.
Controversy.
Well, the umpire's got his notepad out. This is exciting.
Just trying to find out what's been going on here as I was watching the replay. And it looks like they're all going out. No, number 10 for the Big Dogs. Looks like he's packing his gear. Might have had an ejection here.
He's heading out the gate.
Not sure we can get that on the video. But number 10 for the Big Dogs. I'm going to go to the lineup and figure out who that is. Appears to have been ejected from the game. Now they are.
No, they're off. They're off now.
He was safe at first. Yeah. Oh, dear.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. He's just lost him. So watch, he's obviously said something here. As he's walked past him, said something there, and he's gone.
All right.
Wow. So you reckon he got under the tag? You reckon? It was close.
Mate, he was the ball was there so far before him. I think you've got to call it out.
Yeah. Yes and no.
Yeah.
Yes and
Yeah.
no.
Also, like, you've got something in your way there, mate. I'm not trusting your judgment on the bloke that was standing right over it. All right. Well, there'll be a lot of replays played tonight then, won't there?
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
We're on.
Welcome back here, and we have had confirmation as we watch the replay that number 10 from the Big Dogs has been ejected from the game. It's a bit disappointing. Bottom of the second, his afternoon's finished early. As Cooper starts with a first strike. Lachlan Pragnell at the plate. There's that second strike, fouled off. So it looks like the minor league committee will be in action over the course of the next 24, 48 hours, having a deal with an ejection report. Something that obviously Helen White and Joe Weller and the crew don't need to bother with. That's a beautiful strike three from Ben Cooper. He is spinning the ball beautifully out there this afternoon, looking real good on the mound. See you tomorrow, mate.
So Andrew Logue up.
Number 8.
The second best Logue brother.
And he's gone for the first pitch, right side. The runner fielder's in, and he's let
Wow.
that drop. I don't know what happened there. It looked like he had it covered, and then the ball's just dropped straight in front of him.
So I'm going E9.
Yeah, so E9 there.
Big E9.
Tough call from
Big,
his brother
big
in the
E9.
score box.
Can we just have a comment on Andrew's batting stance? He's done that since the day he put a bat in his hand. Swung and stepped backwards. Every time.
He just opened himself up and went over the offside.
Oh, he hit more right side than I ever have. Oh, except that one time that Sean said he hits left side and I hit it right side.
Big off. Logue back safely. Oh, and that ball's gone. Left side. This is Comedic. Welcome to minor league. So runner on 2 now after that play. Big lead from Logue at second. Beautiful pitch there from Cooper.
Now, were you saying big lead because you play Masters? Because that didn't look like a big lead.
Got a few steps off there. Certainly bigger than his lead at first base. And he's walking.
Yes.
That ball outside. Well picked up there from Blagg. Logue very casual on his lead out at second base. Shortstop's in behind. And he's back in. Here we go. But no tag. Yeah, you could see that coming a mile off. Logue not looking like he's focusing on his lead there. And the shortstop picked up on it.
I mean, he's all the gear, no idea.
Does have a lot of gear on. Shorts in again. And there's a ball in play left side. Here comes the throw. And he's out at first.
Just
Great play there. Good stretch from Eisenhower there to make the play. They can hear you.
Luke just managing to keep his foot on the base there.
Good stretch there from Eisenhower. Slow-mo replay might show that he lifted his right foot off the base there, but we'll let him have it.
If we went to New York, we might be able to see that.
Ball hit right side. Out at first. The runner comes home. But that's third out.
Oh. Any chance of anyone scoring a run? Who knows?
This is a tight game.
And we'll be back.
Welcome back here to the bottom of the third. Bit of controversy here with Tom Walsh being ejected from the game in the second inning. Dixon coming in and starting with the ball. Got a few comments here in the feed from Cooper Floyd here. Hey Matthew, you left your wart cream in my car. Did you want me to drop it round after the game? Another ball there. It's very generous of Cooper. I'm sure Matt will be looking forward to getting that back later in the day. And there's another ball, 3-0 there. Tough call on Dixon.
That was up and in.
Up and in.
Don't know what zone
Smile
you're playing
mate.
off.
I'd take it.
I think you're playing on Monday night zone.
Yeah, you're probably right, actually. Also, I'm a pitcher, so I'm begging for anything.
Oh, yeah. Well, we both are. But, you know, there's strikes and balls.
And that's a strike.
Oh.
So, 3-1.
I'll tell you, as a pitcher, I'm happy I got that.
I think we spot Eric Horvath over there on the hill. Maybe we can get him over here for an interview and find out about that injury.
We could. I'll request it.
That's another strike. Ooh, not called. So, walk there. First pitch called inside. Dixon's been looking to pound them inside all night. Batters don't enjoy it. That's strike one there. Finds the outside corner. Pick off there from Dixon. Back safely. Nothing doing over there.
It's a pretty easy pick off to read.
Oh, I don't think he's shown his real pick off move yet.
I don't think so.
He's saving it for a special occasion.
I've already been on base once.
Runner went back to the base there, and there's a back pick. Oh, and he didn't
Ooh.
slide. And I tell you,
That was close.
better tag, and he would have had him. Andrew Lowe could probably take some first base tips.
Definitely from his left-handed brother.
Yes. Just watching that ball on the replay, and he literally tagged right behind the runner. Would have had him if he went tagging to the base. Big loopy curve there.
Another
And
back
not-
pick.
Yes, called strike three. Saputra not afraid to have a bit of a back pick down at first base. Runners going. Good throw there, but safe at second. Really good piece of catching, good steal.
What was the call there?
Ball, I think. Foul ball there. Dixon looks like he's refound his range this inning. Pitching a high proportion of strikes. Relatively new player to the Forest Club, came in the last 24 months. Handy
Pre-COVID
player to have. And also puts his hand up to coach the juniors, despite having no child in the club, which is always welcome. And there's a steal there. He's broken. He's gone to third base. And safe. Apologies, I didn't quite get that.
I don't think there was a call from either second or short. If it was very late. But as a pitcher, you've got to make sure you don't balk when you do that, especially in a mindset of coming to the plate.
So the Big Dogs with the go-ahead run at third base. Ball in the dirt. Scotty Clahessie's dialed into the YouTube feed on his way back from Canterbury. This is High from the Moose Mobile on the way back from Canterbury. Wonder how third grade went out at Canterbury today.
I'm sure we're about to find out from a comment.
And that ball is crushed left side, and it is just foul.
Couldn't be much in that.
Just as well Noel Markham marked all the
Noel. Yeah,
lines
there you go, get
all the
that.
way to the foul ball pole today. Could have been
Combining
a
a
tough call
few
for the
names.
umpire.
Yeah, it's hard with the late game in the winter series. Always hard to see the lines.
Dixon with a big K.
Big swing. No ding.
So this must be Oscar Murphy up to bat.
Bottom 3. Oh, that breeze is welcoming.
Big swing on the first pitch. So Dixon again looking to dig himself out of trouble. Big Dogs have had a couple of opportunities to score runs, haven't capitalised so far. And there's another foul. So Putra may need to check his helmet after that one. Runner at third base represents the go-ahead run. Dixon looking for his third strike and his third K of the inning. And based on Scott Glahessi's comment coming through here, it looks like Manly third grade had a win against Canterbury. Congratulations, boys.
Always leave the run a little bit late.
Yeah, it's becoming a common theme for the Manly third grade team. Start the season poorly and come home with a wet sail, but always too late.
I think last year or year before, we left it one game too late. Missed out by one game.
Yeah, 2 years ago, I think there was a 5-game winning streak to finish the season.
Yes. I was part of that.
So was I, actually.
Oh, you were too.
And a big third
Got him.
strike, and he struck out the side. Dixon on fire out here now. And that's 3 innings gone, and we're still tied 0-0. Welcome back to Aquatic Reserve for the 4th inning between the Mets and the Bigdogs. Still a 0-0 ball game. And we've got Eric Horvath from the Mets sitting in the commentary box with us. Eric's out injured at the moment with a busted hand. Eric, what's the prognosis?
Well, it was a bit busted from before. Actually had a wrist plate in it because, managed to somehow break it pretty bad. So, 2.5 years of a wrist plate. Supposed to get out after about a year, but anyway, long story short, just got it out now.
Ball is fouled back towards the commentary box. Matt Eisenhower looked like he wanted it on the hill, but then let it go. And which hand? Is this your pitching hand?
Yeah, that's
so
right.
you've had a plate in your pitching hand for 2.5 years. And has it hindered you on the mound at all?
The only way I'd say it actually hindered me is at the gym. Like if I do, say, bench press twice in 1 week, then my bone starts to get sore. But
that's all right, mate. Once you hit 30, no one goes to the gym.
Yeah, that's it. Yep. Yeah, so I've heard. But I feel like I'm not too big yet, so I'll cross that bridge when I get there. But yeah.
That ball's down and away. So you've had the plate taken out. And what's the recovery time now?
So it's just about 4 weeks.
So 4 weeks since you've done it, or 4 weeks still to go?
No, 4 weeks total. It was 2 weeks ago I got it out. I've already started.
Oh, and that's pinged Flannery in the back. He doesn't mind taking it in the back, and he'll take first base.
That's right, yep. He loves the action. So yeah,
he's not going to cop that ball in the face. He's a very good-looking man.
So he says.
But I think as a lead-off, he's more than happy to take that ball in the back of the numbers and hit first base.
Yes, this is obviously a big game for us. Apparently, winning this kind of solidifies our chance in the finals.
It will do. I think a win for the Mets today will guarantee them a final spot. That's a big high strike from Zach Walker.
Looking for the win. Luke's pitching really well, but just need the bats to back him up out there, really.
And who are you going to in the bullpen?
We want...
Walker punches that right side, but foul.
We want Luke to stay in as long as possible. He's calling the shots out there. But then once Luke's done, we're going to Katut.
Okay. Tough call for a catcher to come in and pitch.
Yeah, he'll be off this next one. Get Riley in to catch. Riley Phyllis. Sit him out. We'll sit Katut out and just get him ready to go.
So Flannery at first base got some wheels on him. Pitcher checks.
I would not be surprised if there was a steal coming out pretty soon.
Flannery on the lead. And the catcher's missed that, and Flannery is going to make it to second.
Oh, no throw.
Third strike, but he's out at first base because it was occupied.
That is a rule.
Yes, it is. No, and he hadn't.
Who the batter or the runner on first?
So, 4 week recovery time, 2 weeks down, 2 weeks to go. So you're right for finals?
Yeah, should be right. I could probably honestly play next week, but better to be safe than sorry, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll just sit one more out.
And you've got a winter ball coming up. You're planning on playing as that ball's fouled back from Luke Dixon?
Yeah, well, about half or 2/3 of the team are keen to keep going.
Excellent.
So we're going to need to find some numbers there.
I think Forrest's going to have more than enough second graders to fill out at least 1 or 2 teams.
Yeah, you got some ideas?
Yeah, but I can't say it on here, mate, because everyone will know.
Ah, okay. We'll chat later.
Dixon with a big swing. Misses, and Flannery's going to take third. Mets really looking for Luke Dixon to put bat on ball on the ground here and just get a run home. that pitch from Cooper.
Big breaking ball, yeah. I've told the boys the one thing I want to see today is them not backing away from the slider.
Yeah, old, who was it? Was it Riley
I
that
think
got
it was.
caught looking? Yeah.
It comes straight at you. It looks scary, but yeah, just cuts in.
He's got a very good slider.
Yep.
Very good.
Undeniably.
Misses with that one, outside again. So we got 2 and 2. That ball inside, and Dixon's put it on the ground, and I don't know what Flannery's doing. He's literally stood still. But he's come home now.
I believe that puts the Mets in the lead.
It's 1-0 to the Mets. I'm not entirely sure what Flannery was doing. He would have easily made it home if he'd taken off on crack of the bat. Waited to see the throw to first. So we've got our first score of the game. And that ball straight up the centre, and that's a hit to PJ Patterson. Manly's chairman getting a hit up the centre, straight to centre field.
New Zealand import.
I was just saying before, Jordan Hosking, former Forest junior, played a bit for New Zealand juniors. Come in and you're batting him at 7. What's the thought process behind that?
The thought process is we batted him at 4th all season and
Done nothing.
Yep. So we'll
Fair
we'll
play.
try something else.
Based on that swing, I can see why.
It's just been unfortunate just getting under the ball all the time. I think he's used to facing a bit faster pitches. Not sure if it's throwing him off and just needs some time to get used to the this level of pace.
Another swing there. Really struggling with the slider. Yeah, I can empathise with that. Obviously, when you play in the bigs, you're used to facing the best. And I find it hard to bring myself back down to minor league.
Yep, I'm sure. Yeah.
Obviously joking. That ball outside. Great pitch there from Ben Cooper to waste that. Suspect we may be something spinning in the next pitch.
Seems likely.
PJ Patterson doesn't look like he's ready to steal at first base. And there it is. Picked it like a dirty nose as Hosking goes down swinging. Welcome back. We're at the bottom of the fourth. Dixon's still on the mound for the Mets. You got Blake Brown up to bat. Great pitch there from Dixon. Strike one. Lost the handle on that one. Second ball. Win or lose? Did you win? Who'd you beat? What's the score? Just getting reports in that the Redbacks too have beaten the Seaside Sabres 12-2 in the early game. Brown draws another walk. Second of the game. Saturday afternoon at Aquatic Reserve. The sounds of cans popping open.
Is there a better sound?
Luke Eisenhower up to bat. Takes strike one straight down the pipe. Tying run at first base, none out. That ball's up, 1-1. Ball two. Luke Eisenhower takes ball three inside. His brother Matt on the sidelines giving him some running coaching.
Oh, that's good.
So 3-1 for Eisenhower. I'd be surprised if he takes the bat off the shoulder for this pitch. Brown takes his lead at first. And that's a walk. So Dixon has once again walked the first two batters of the inning, digging himself some serious holes to dig himself out of almost every inning so far.
He's been pretty good at digging it out of the hole.
Has.
He's either got a ladder in his back pocket or can dig up quick.
Yeah, it takes a strike down the middle. John O'Elvey up to bat now. Oh, and that ball's hit him square in the back. So John O'Elvey throws the bat away in disgust, but let's be honest, he's not taken on Dixon in a fight. Wanders up to first base. Luke Dixon, a gentle giant. Certainly not a guy I'd want to mess with. So Tying run at third. Go ahead run at second. None out. Loaded bases. Runner's coming home. No, he's going back to 3.
Don't throw it.
There'll be no throw. Riley Phyllis just faking out the runners there, pretending to drop the ball. I'm sure it was intentional. Ball's up. Can't see anyone warming up in the bullpen for the Mets out there.
This is also minor league. They don't really do
they don't have a
bullpens.
bullpen. Yeah, it comes straight in from right field.
Exactly.
There's a strike. Not
Was it?
called.
No?
You can hear the crowd.
That'd be 3-0.
So Dixon's going to have to find his range soon, or the tying run will be walked home. And I can't imagine Ben Cooper's taken the bat off his shoulder for this pitch. And strike one. Oh, and he's coming. He hasn't called that either.
Oh. Well, that evens the score.
Would have been interesting. Thought the umpire had called that a strike. Runner was dawdling home.
He's either off in discuss or injured.
So Dixon's off. Saputra's coming in. From Dixon. And we're back here as Saputra starts with a strike. So if that's Benny Cooper at first base, Tom Walsh has been ejected. So I think this is Sam Blagg. Oh no, Felice has completely lost the handle on that. Doesn't know where it is. The third baseman's going to come and get this. That was comedy capers there. It looks like Phyllis was completely crossed up by the slider. Called a strike.
Ooh.
Saputra has gone to the plate and told Felice where it is instead of going to get the ball himself. That'll be good in instant replay. Walking to minor league, folks. And that ball's hit him in the back as well. So he's loaded up the bases here.
None out.
And this could be the inning that really hurts the Mets. Well, I didn't see the Tiburones have made their way over to the hill. I understand they may have forfeit. They've turned up with only 5 players. Can't play with 5 players.
No, was it 7 minimum, isn't it? 7 minimum?
6, I think.
6. Also one in the outfield, possibly.
That pitch finds it. No, it doesn't. No, outside. Oh, Felice has let that one go, but no runners advancing. Mets really missing Eric Horvath right now. And that ball's popped up in the infield. Felice is going back. He's going to make a play. Oh, what a catch!
Oh, my
Absolutely
God.
outstanding. Probably didn't get it on the camera because it was too far back to the fence.
That is incredible.
He's taken an absolute screamer.
You don't see
diving
that
back
every
towards
day,
the
folks.
fence.
That'll be on ESPN later. Web gem.
So that's the first out there. And that ball straight back. Runner's going. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's tagging him out at home. Oh, my God. What is going on?
It was forced.
Oh, my bad. Thought there's runners on first and third. Just ignore me.
But that should have been a double play.
Yep. So 2 out here. Loaded bases. Renegades are starting to turn up on the sidelines for the late game here under lights at 6:30. That's a big swing. Strike 1. Oh, beautiful pitch there from Saputra. Strike 2. Something's up there. And that's strike 3 as he sits him down. And the Mets get out of the inning without too much damage. So we've got a 2-1 ball game. 2-1 to the Bigdogs now.
Renegades.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the 5th. Not long to go. About 20 minutes before the cut-off time.
Benny Cooper's still on the mound. It's do or die here for the Mets. They're going to have to score some runs.
Strike one on the batter.
With 28 minutes on the clock, I'd say we'll only get one more inning in before the 10-minute rule comes into effect. That's strike two. Cooper has been outstanding on the mound for the Big Dogs today. Puts that one in the dirt for ball one. Benny Logue looks like he's sorting out his Saturday night on the phone next to me.
Oh, not this
Any
Saturday.
big plans, mate?
Not this Saturday.
That ball outside.
Or like 4 Saturdays. No, 2. 2 Saturdays.
Two and two here. And a big swing and a miss to strike out. Could prove costly for the Mets. Lead-off batter. So Dodson sat down on strikes, and up to bat, Riley Phillips. I've got the great Imran Khan getting dressed in front of me.
Great. With a question mark.
Strike one. And ball in play right side to Eisenhower. He's going to make the play at first. Does it all himself, comfortably. And that's 2 away. So the window slowly shutting on the Mets game here. The only blessing being it's been a quick inning. If they can get 3 quick up and down in the bottom, we could go again. And that ball's popped up in the middle of the infield. Shortstop comes around, takes a great catch, and 3 up, 3 down. Very quick inning in 3 minutes. So, it's all happening here at Aquatic. We're going to the bottom of 5, yeah. Wow. well. It appears we've stopped using our glove behind the dish. Just going to ask for fresh balls from the umpire. Graphica? No.
Yeah, I've changed it now.
And there we do have a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Blake Brown's taken 2 walks already today. Mets have looked to pitch around him. I'm not sure they'll do so here. Maybe they will. It's 3-1. And the umpire's all out of balls. Riley's going to have to catch that one.
Excuse me.
And the ball's just gone into centre field. This is average baseball right now. So 3-1 on Brown. Saputra needs to bring a challenge pitch here. And he's watched that one straight down the pipe. Oh, and he's not called it. Hey, Chop, is that not on? Because I called that.
Anyway, we're back. Sounds of the game. Crowd, I should say.
And that's strike there.
That was
So, Lukey Eisenhower coming up, taking a couple of walks earlier in the game. Watches that one. Ball's called high. Big Dogs will be looking to run down the clock here. Need to bat for another 10 minutes to get this game called over.
then they got to go out
Mets
and shut
looking
them
for
out
2
anyway.
outs. And that ball's to the fence.
Gets away. Well, if they don't bat for 10, they've got
That
to
runner's
shut them out
looking
the
at
next
3.
inning.
Sorry, Ben.
Even if they don't get him out, they've got to shut him out.
I think the concern here for the Mets is there's a lot of balls going to the back fence on the slider. And I think Saputra's starting to put it in the back pocket.
Should just be fastball. If you're not throwing strikes, go back to Old Faithful.
That ball's hit, Luke,
That does not help
and
anyone.
he'll take first base. I can't help but feel Saputra's trying to pitch to his catcher rather than just pitch his best game.
Just throw the ball.
At this point in time, they just need outs. So he just pitches his best pitching and hope Riley will catch it. And that's a terrible bit of play as the ball goes into left field. Very lucky that it's hit Blake Brown's leg. John O'Elvey at the plate. Ball high outside. And that's a great pitch there from Saputra. That's the pitch that's been most effective for him. Ball up. Apologies for those that are relying on Benny Logue to keep count with the balls and strikes. It's 3-1, Ben.
It's 2-1.
Are you sure?
Yeah, umpires put 2.
That's a big strike. 2 strikes on the batter. Yep, 2 and 2. Benny's on top of it.
Ah, well, we'll make half a commentary team. That's the same pitch as a right-handed batter for a strike.
Jono Elvey living very dangerously there.
That was Luke. That was a strike on Luke.
And he's missed it. Ball 4. That's going to hurt. So as time ticks down, 6 minutes to get the last 2 outs.
Another loaded bases situation. In fairness, the Bigdogs have not capitalised in this situation.
Ben Cooper up to bat.
Who popped up last time for that double play.
The Mets will be hoping he hits into another double play. Starts with the ball. Beautiful pitch. Called strike 1. Strike 2. That ball misses inside. So the count is 2 and 2. And that ball's popped up in the infield.
Oh, you dropped.
Oh, and Patterson's
he did
dropped
drop
it. Cold. There's going to be a play at 2, and he's thrown it away. Oh,
wow.
dear.
That's, yeah, it's a fair,
Did they call it?
fair ask, but I don't think it's high enough.
So Andrew Lowe questioning whether that should have been called an infield fly. Just, can you mute us? Can you mute? And we're back here. Still 1 out. And that ball's dribbled up to short. It looks like a play at 2. No, he's playing at 1.
I'm guessing out.
Makes the out at first. Run comes home. That makes the score 4-1. So unfortunate here.
That could be 3-1. Should be.
Well, it could have been 2-1.
Well, it should be 2-1.
2-1.
Sorry, it should be 2-1. That is a routine pop to second.
Nothing's routine in minor league, as we've all seen in the past. That's why we play park ball. It's a bit of fun.
That's why they don't train.
I'm still looking into right field there. Apologies for that. Ball misses up. Saputra's going to need to get an out in the next 2 minutes.
Did we start on time?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Great pitch there. Strike 2. Andrew Logue's running off the field. That's going to be a fine at the end of the game.
Massive fine. I'll fine him. He can pay my bank account.
Flannery fielding very deep over on the left side at shortstop. He's going to have to come up throwing. That's a great pitch. Strike 3, and we're going to another inning.
Run it in, boys. Six innings. This is mental.
And apparently that's time and game here. The Big Dogs haven't gone back out and taken the field. I think there's a bit of chat over in the Forest dugout about that. It's a bit disappointing for the fans on the hill. There's hundreds of them out here who are waiting to see a massive showdown in the 6th. Ah, there you go. The Redbacks are over here. They were barracking for the Big Dogs. There you go. The two Warringah teams supporting each other. It's good to see. If only I knew how to turn off the commentary, I'd do it. Can we go to the end of the game here and just put up the final score? You know the graphics. Benny Logue's left me to go get himself another bourbon and coke. So we'll just sit here and I'll just keep chatting.
We're still going to win next week. Yeah. Still 4th.